Welcome back to Torchlit Tavern. We are a real play Settlers of Catan podcast. We focus on character growth and storytelling while we play 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't care for Catan.
Wow. I'm with you.
Do you not have sheep, bro?
No.
It's like Monopoly, but with less pretty boards.
I'm just looking
I've
for
never
wood.
played Settlers of Catan.
Oh,
Hey, bud, you don't need
I'll
to.
fix that. Yeah, you do.
I'd rather play the Cones of Dunshire.
Anyway, my name is Jameson Oxford. Today I will be your dungeon master. We are Torchlit Tavern, a real play 5th edition podcast. Playing with me, playing our shifter today is...
Hey everybody, it's Mitch, and I was on mute, my bad. Nice to see you all again. I am currently playing the warfighter of our group, a shifter druid.
All right, and yeah, I get to catch you guys off guard now because you put the power in my hands. Playing our home-brewed race, Crestkin, today will be...
Hey everybody, it's me, Jeff, and I...
You fucking got me.
That was rude on so many levels. That was so many versions of rude. Like, 1, is that what you think I sound like? 2, like, it's my voice, my turn. 3,
I didn't have time to prepare.
Hey everybody, it's Jeff, and today I'll be playing your rogue fishy boy Kreskin.
Okay, moving on. And finally playing Warforged with us today. Or a Warforged.
Spit on it, robot.
No,
Oh, God,
I'm editing that out. Hey gang, it's Ryan. I'm back. I'm playing a Warforged artificer named Number 9, and I am an innocent being. Usually. Let's go.
For now.
Innocent
All right.
until instructed otherwise.
Jeff, go ahead and swallow that for 1 second so that you can give me...
Swallow it, robot. Then spit on it.
Yeah, swallow that for me real quick, because I see you eating cereal. Go ahead and give me a last time on Torchlit Tavern.
Fuck.
Last time on Torchlit Tavern.
Number 9 looks like she is a bipedal robot.
Reyes is a relatively tall and slender-looking man. Well, not man, per se. You say Reyes is a Kreskin? Kind of like a cephalopod to a certain extent.
There have been more than a few soldiers who have tried to, talk to you.
I either ignore them or, through body language, give them the impression that they should cease this sort of action.
They skulks around the front of the marching party. He is most easily defined by his traditional Kenorian overgarb. His skin is covered in a beige, thick, short fur, similar to a hobgoblin, but of an unusual color. And at night, many of the soldiers have seen that his eyes glint back like those of a wolf or a cat.
Are you hiding your...
He's undercover, so he tries to stay that way.
You see a couple of tiefling inquisitors, which you know of as High Inquisitor Vivaldi, the one who brought you all together. High Inquisitor Vivaldi seems to be reprimanding him a bit.
And what does that thing do?
I do whatever the maker says.
It is an encroachment upon my business.
We are going to go into the tavern and have a drink. And because I have sent our good friend Foe to bring the mayor to us. They are under attack by gnolls. They have assaulted the village. Vivaldi sits down in the chair, casually puts his boots up on the man's table.
Hi!
And the town mayor kind of squares himself up. He sits up a little straighter and he goes, I can't agree to that. You need to help us with the gnolls.
Kill his gods. The dependency of Freehill is now under our protection.
Did the maker want me to do that?
Yes, the Maker wanted you to do it.
As you are reaching for your Yun phone, it rings before you can even get it fully into your hand.
I just got a call. Got called by Vivaldi. Says that you're not doing what you're told. Vivaldi's going to Santos. Stay with him till Santos. I'll definitely be there. I have been told that the gnolls got away with a child and several others. I would like to save them.
You are too late.
We try anyway.
So yeah, we pick up. You guys are moving through the woods, and Reyes, you've been brought along because you guys have all been told to sort of follow Inquisitor Foe's orders. As you guys move through the woods, Aderu, you have noticed that the trail of blood, it appears that they took prisoners, and they are still bleeding.
Makes sense. Gnolls aren't exactly known for their healthcare.
It is periodic, and your tracking skill is high enough that you don't think they're dead. Or if they are, they're bleeding slowly and periodically.
Every time they pass bodies. Bill, this guy's getting heavy. You carry him.
Could be.
Squirt.
Ooh,
Fred, this guy's
God.
getting heavy. Goddamn those and their goddamn teamwork.
Anyway, you were traveling with Inquisitor Foe, who seems to be a fairly young. He looks like he's in maybe late 20s. He is a tiefling, full red skin, short horns. Tieflings, you guys are familiar with if you're from the Primacy. They are not an old race, they are a newer race, and the Primacy have treated them with preferential treatment. They're almost like the chosen people of the area. They tend to end up in positions of power. Inquisitor Foe seems a little nervous for a tiefling, and I'm just curious what your experience with tieflings has been in the past.
For Reyes, the experience has been unpleasant, mostly, as they have often just come to represent Bree and their greater desires, and thusly, just more people telling him what to do. He does what he's told because he has to, but he never enjoys it. He never takes any pleasure in being ordered around or in fulfilling his orders.
So they just sort of represent the leadership and its control over you, for you?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Almost consistently. I don't even know if he's ever met one that wasn't a part of the military. I'm going to say he probably hasn't.
Probably unlikely, yeah.
As far as 9, tieflings are just other living beings. Some of them say that the Maker has things for me to do, so I do them. I don't really question it. That's just more people. Hey, I like people.
I don't know how keyed in 9 is to facial expression, but they are the ones who make the weirdest face when you don't immediately just do what they say, and somebody has to tell them to use the Maker says so line.
Yeah.
They always make a weird face when they try to tell you what to do.
Yeah, I don't know why they're confused about that, because it's
Yeah,
clearly my whole deal, but yeah.
Basic
Yeah.
OS.
So what about Atheru? Or Halor, as he's currently going by.
I'm a level 2 character now. So Atheru was
Baller.
born into a noble family, and he was the favorite son in a family of sons. And then his parents died tragically, and he became a dungeon delver, and he's slain 10,000, what are we talking about? Tieflings. Yeah, he's slain 10,000 tieflings.
Yeah, as a level 2
the
character, yeah.
the last 3 months, and yeah, that's why I'm level 2.
Well, I mean, that had nothing to do with you level 2. You did all that before level 1. I remember reading the backstory.
Yeah.
So-
Basic backstory stuff,
Yeah.
No, I think Atheru actually probably hasn't dealt with them much. From what I've seen, they are primarily a militant group, and Atheru's group doesn't run phase with the actual military, because that's not how you do smart guerrilla warfare. You poison their well, you don't fight their tank. They are just another symbol of the unnatural deprivation of society's mockery in the face of all that is natural.
You're fun at parties.
Kind of like that piece of shit metal atrocity over there.
Are they not natural, though?
Tieflings?
Yeah.
I don't know. That sounds like a conversation.
Is that what you were getting at? That's what it sounded like you were getting at to me. I don't know.
That sounds like a conversation to flesh out in character.
Maybe.
So as you guys are traveling together, you guys talk?
If you let us.
Y'all are traveling together, you're tracking. It seems to be fairly easy to follow them.
Hey, you there with the cereal.
With the honey bunches of oats.
We love calling him out when he's got a mouthful.
No, I'm
Is
letting
it
it
honey
know.
bunches
I'm
of
letting it
oats?
know.
Were they? That's what's up. Hey, resident
Yeah.
cereal guy over here.
Yeah, honey bunches of oats with
Resident
almonds.
cerealologist, Ryan Santos.
So why did you yell at me about...
Oh, I'm gonna talk at you. I'm gonna talk at you. I needed you to be ready.
I'm so
Okay.
glad that we're on track and on
I
brand.
want to give you a heads up.
Thanks, I appreciate that, honestly.
So, where are you? Where's Fish Boy in this particular? Because I know he normally takes point, but now Atheru is kind of taking point. Where does Fish Boy sort of settle out in there?
I'm now definitely in the rear.
Yeah, I was
10
gonna say,
out
if
of
he's
10.
not in the front, I imagine he would be in the back.
10 out of 10. Like,
That's what she said.
I imagine that me and Foe are having some contest to see who's further back. Like he's like trying to like keep pace with me and or watch all of us, and I'm like, no.
I am directly behind Halor.
Yeah, please, we do need to keep up.
Halor, I wouldn't say waits in a clearing because he avoids those. Those are bad for tactical reasons. So when we come up to an edge of a clearing, Halor, or Atheru is his real name, he waits for everyone to sort of catch up, and he walks widely around the monstrous abomination of metal. And he makes his way over to obviously better Shark Abomination.
Yeah, I am following behind Adaru, and I am on his ass because I'm very intrigued about how he is tracking these gnolls.
Commander Foe, take this thing, and Adaru gestures at 9.
I wave.
And take position over behind the tree. Take low cover.
Are we close? Do you see something?
Close enough. Go, please. I must discuss with Tracker.
I go.
And he gestures at the shark thing.
Just roll persuasion. He gives you kind of a funny look that you gave him an order like that, and it seems kind of weird.
Sorry, I look up at the both of them through my hood.
Get ready for a fucked up roll, boys. My bet's on a 6. Nailed it.
6?
That's an 8 total.
Did you really roll a 6?
Yeah.
Wow, he called that shit out and, like, got it. That's a nat
give him
20 if
something.
you ask me.
Yeah, I want to give him something for that. Okay, I'm gonna say that here it is. I'm giving what you want. It went poorly. He's not happy with the fact that you just did that, but the fact that you just called the number, he walks away. You can see he's irritated, but he does go to check on 9.
It's the, you definitely don't have that authority, but I don't feel like having this fight right now.
Exactly, yeah, we're in the middle of the woods. I'm outnumbered in theory, you know. There's reasons to just not
You
push
are
the
the
issue.
trackers.
Yeah, no, it tracks.
I kind of told you to
But
take
it's-
point, but really you shouldn't boss me around.
Exactly, yeah. Exactly.
That's it. That's the highlight. I'm logging out, guys. That was. It doesn't get any better than that. And so once they're a little bit farther away, I approach Seth and I ask him, "You prefer for me to call you Seth or Reyes? I know only Seth in front of superiors."
My eyes kind of widen under the hood as I look at you. My skin turns a blue and black hexagonal pattern. Parts of it you can see. Chef is fine.
You are tracker, no?
Let
You
me,
track
let me look at my stats and tell you if I'm any good at that.
You are some sort of hunter creature, yes?
Not hunter, killer, different.
If you say so. What role do you prefer when we achieve engagement? You like shadows, yes? Sneak? Surprise?
I hide and attack from the darkness, the shadows, from a tactically superior position.
I appreciate your methodology. It's good to know. You have preference. You're right-handed, left-handed? Does matter to you? You are good in
Right.
dry ground, wet ground?
Yes,
You prefer to stay at the rear or towards front?
wherever there is least people.
Thank you, friend. And Halor moves back to the rest of the party.
The rest of the party, meaning Inquisitor Foe,
Yeah,
and
sorry.
9.
Halor moves back to the only other creature that matters.
So while you're having that conversation, Foe has walked up to 9 and he's saying, "Excuse me, 9.
Yes?
Miss 9?
Yes.
Miss Nine, I do not trust our mercenary friend. The Maker would like you to keep a close eye on him.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And, you're doing a good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wait, how close?
Let him do his job, so if he needs space to do tracking or scouting, but when he is around us, make sure he does not take hostile action.
Against us.
Yes, against me and you, and potentially Seth as well. He seems on the up.
Okay.
And then you come up and he says,
And we did not say this to each other. Do not look suspicious.
Okay.
"Don't be suspicious. Don't
Be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
I do enjoy that we all know that.
I will go ahead and tell Mitch that as you do walk up, I'll let you have a perception check to see if you hear that.
19.
Fuck, you hear him say, "Do not be suspicious."
I had advantage and +5. Wait, hang on. It's still a 19, but I need to check. That advantage might be conditional because D&D Beyond
I believe you have to
is
be
silly about
shifted
that.
for advantage.
Yeah. Let me check that. Let me make sure what's what.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to say that it's been like an hour of travel. Is there any interaction you'd like to have within that hour before I push things along?
The only thing I'm going to say is Adaru puts number 9 through their paces and picks a difficult path.
Really?
Just to sort of test the limits of the automaton.
Okay, I'm gonna force you to roll a new tracking, because that's like adding an extra step to what you're doing.
Yeah, it's
So
like
go ahead and-
tracking, but with extra steps.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Roll survival again.
Okay, yeah, it's advantage on wisdom checks when I'm shifted. That's why.
And Reyes, because I think you might be aware of this and you might be trained in such thing, roll me either an insight or survival of your own. The insight check would be high. The survival check would be like you would realize that this isn't the way we should go.
Well, I suck balls. That's a 7.
As a 7?
Yeah, that's adding
Okay.
5. Darren
Wow.
trips, falls, and dies in the woods. It's bad times for everyone.
Darrow tries to take everyone through their paces and wins himself.
Well, I was gonna take this 21 to insight, but instead I'll take it to survival because I feel like I'll have to be like pointing.
Two alarming things that Reyes does notice is one, that you have taken you guys away from the trail, but also the last patch of blood you came across, Reyes, seeing as you understand certain amount of medicinal knowledge, you noticed that the blood that was on the ground for the last 2 times switched. The patch of blood was very much human blood, and this patch of blood is not the same patch of blood. Does that make sense?
Is it because
Yeah.
he can smell it because he's a shark?
I did not give him that ability, but he did roll high enough so I could say that's why.
Sure. Yeah. I kneel down to this newest patch of blood and inspect it, knowing that it's different. And
Hey, when you're tracking blood, do your eyes dilate like an actual shark?
yes.
When you get in a fight, do you have a secondary eyelid shield that rolls up over your eyes to protect them like a shark?
No, because my eyes just pop into my head like a octopus.
Oh, okay. I knew there was a line. I didn't know where it was.
It's at the eyes. While you're looking at the blood, you see Inquisitor Foe is trying to get through a thorny bush, going,
Shit, fuck. What are we doing here?
I wave at him.
What?
Like, not like, hey!
You wave.
Like, I wave him over.
Yeah, okay. Hey, so he stops trying to go through a thorny bush that Adara is leading him through, and he comes back.
What is it?
This blood is not the same.
What do you mean?
It's different.
In,
Not human.
really?
Yes, also you don't have to go that way.
What?
You don't have to go that way.
Okay, there's 2 pieces of information I feel that you are giving me right now. Is it Daru?
Oh, keep in mind, he definitely let him struggle through a lot of things.
Oh, yeah, no, it's been a little bit.
It's been cathartic for a minute, right?
Yeah, I'm very interested in the fact that Mitch is trying to put a robot through its paces because I do not get tired.
And
Yeah, in
that's
the back-
exactly
Testing your
what he's
mobility.
In the
He
back,
doesn't
there's
know
just a 9-shaped hole through the foliage.
doing.
Really what's happening is Foe is being punished by Nine's capabilities. It's like, heavy underbrush, 9 just trudges through it. Okay. A ditch, 9 trudges through it. Okay, heavy underbrush, a ditch, and a log. And Foe is just like, for fuck's sake, come on, man.
Foe for some reason is not wise enough to just let the robot go first. So back to it. Inquisitor Foe turns to Reyes and he kind of whispers,
Should we let Herr Lord know? Is he unaware?
Fuck yeah, he's unaware. He made bitch roll dice.
I don't think he knows.
Alor, come back. Where are you?
Alora is just perched up on a stump watching 9 trudge through nature.
Hello, I think he wants us to come back.
Yes, you should go that way. Round through the log, though. Multiple tracks, more confusing.
Okay.
I do that.
Alora just heads back.
You guys catch up
You need
and
to
you
find
find
a
that Reyes...
sound effect for
Yeah.
for your steps.
I would, but then I would have to do that constantly, so I'm not
all
going
the
to do
time.
that.
I mean, you can do it.
Yeah,
You
but
can do
you
it
might wanna
yourself.
I
find,
think it would
like,
just be funny for certain situations.
A
like
moose
that.
through underbrush. You just want the sound effect of moose through underbrush.
It's very
for
specific,
when-
but I'll try to find it.
yeah, when you do things, because they just go.
Oh, I know.
So yeah.
I love them.
So you guys regroup and you
Love a
find
good
Reyes and Foe sitting over this patch of blood. You've already seen it, Halor. You've actually doubled back to watch 9, but you do see Reyes is like giving it more thought than you did.
Question: As I am being thrown off this weird path to go and make extra footsteps, am I alerting anything?
That's a good question, bud. Do you want to roll a perception?
Sure.
Have you ever rolled stealth?
Oh, I am not good at stealth, let's say.
Right?
I have disadvantage on stealth. But you know who
Nice.
doesn't? My homunculi.
Love them. Are those
let's
there?
see.
Are the wait? Are the
No, they are
homunculi
not
here?
out. They are not out. They are not out.
Okay.
16. 15 plus 1.
I'm gonna need a name for the 2 homunculi later. 16 plus 1?
Yeah.
You don't hear like that you alerted anything. What you do hear is the distinct lack of noise in the woods. The woods your track have found yourself in are dense, as Mitch has stated. He put you through a denser part of woods on purpose.
Yeah.
But now that you've tracked back into where the blood is, you hear nothing. There's no birds, no insects. It's very quiet around here.
Okay. I make it back to them.
And as I said, you guys are standing around the pool of blood. Inquisitor foe. So yes. So Seth has noticed something about the tracks, Lord. The trail that we are following. Tracks trail. And I want to know if you can help. He says that the blood is different.
And?
Isn't that a problem?
It's too late.
What do you mean too late?
If blood is different, it's probably a trap.
Too late for who? For the people or us?
It's not human.
Then what is it?
Do I know? Can I roll to find out?
Sure. Do you have nature? Are you trained in nature? Or
No.
medicine?
I'm trained in medicine.
I have a -1 to nature, but I have a +3 to medicine.
I am trained in medicine.
Anybody who is trained in nature or medicine can attack.
I'm going to take my 22 medicine instead of my 18 nature.
Oh, fuck.
I'll take my 10 medicine, I guess.
Oh, yeah, no.
I got an 18 plus 3.
Are you trained
Yay.
in those? Which one is this?
I'm trained in medicine. So I'm going to stick my finger in it and then I lick it.
Because I was a 19 +3. We do the same thing.
Okay. Wow.
I don't have a
Alright.
tongue, but like it analyzes things.
Did you roll medicine or nature, Mitch?
Medicine.
Medicine. Both of you
22.
rolled medicine. Okay, you
Yeah.
both taste it. And he doesn't taste anything, or not. She doesn't taste anything, but you do. It tastes fetid, nasty, dirty, like garbage blood. Meanwhile, 9, you're not familiar with this. There's no data bank for what.
Yeah, no, I'm not tasting it, but I am trying to analyze it
Yeah.
across what I know.
It's a great roll, so
Referencing.
I'm going to say that you know that it's beastkin, it's likely null blood, and you both come to that conclusion based on that information. And I'm going to call you Ateru because I'm speaking to you out of game, but then I have to remember to call you Halor by PCs. But Ateru,
Do
you
both.
realize
Just
that
call me
your
Halor. It's fun.
statement was that it's likely a trap is very much accurate. You're not sure if you've fallen into the trap yet, that you just realized that
They know that I now know that they know that I know where they are.
God damn it.
exactly.
But I don't know if they know that I know that they know that I know where they are.
Exactly. Yes. That is the exact situation, my friend. What do you do? Foe is looking at both of you, or all three of you. What is going on?
This seems to be some sort of beast blood.
Like a knoll?
Kinda.
Yes, possibly.
So
How good are you on a scrap?
talented?
21 to hide. That's what I do.
I'd have a scrap.
Just fold into the
And
background.
Avery was just about to turn to Seth, so he turns to Seth and is just like, I'm gonna see if I can see him, but it's the, hey, and,
Hey, because this is relevant to what just happened and for me later, what are your passive perceptions?
15.
Okay.
I do not see Seth.
Was that your roll or your
15 is what
My
it,
passive is 15.
passive? Okay.
My roll was 16.
My passive perception is 11.
It's 15 with advantage if I'm shifted.
Okay.
13.
13. All right, cool. Good to know. All right, so yeah, you turn and Reyes is gone.
Yeah,
there's no sign of
Alor turns to tell Reyes to, like, take a position, and Reyes is just ducked out. He's like, okay, fuck, shit.
No,
dicks.
okay.
Okay, we're on par, good.
We are going to be.
But what do you do in a fight?
I have limited magic power, and I am talented with a rapier and musket. And he holds out his gun.
Do not discharge your musket at me.
At you or in general?
At me now.
What?
Halor just gets gets both hands in the blood and pounces on him again, and is trying to put blood on his face and makes a shit, like, homie straight up roars when he does it. He shifts and he roars and he just takes him to the ground.
Hey, as this is something that I was specifically told to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I roll a 19 plus 2 dexterity to fucking snatch him out of the air before he does anything.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack. Or what was your intent to do to him?
It is functionally a grab.
I described you guys as like all sitting next, like face to face over a pile of blood. So yeah.
It is a grab, but it is a grab with deception. The objective is to look like I have turned on him and apply blood in a convincing manner when I do. I suspect we're being watched, and Atheru knows that ambush predators like to attack in chaos, so create chaos.
Okay. You hit him across the face and swipe blood across him. You were immediately snatched up by 9. Like, you get one hand across his face.
As 9 snatches me back, I whisper in a low voice, "Pretend to fight me," and immediately wheel around on 9.
So
This is a performance roll. 9, are you performing or are you going to punch him?
no,
Either way is fine.
I fully intend to pin him to the ground.
Okay, Atheru,
I'm going to shift.
Performance check. Go ahead and do it with advantage, because this is wild.
Is it performance or deception? Which one do you want me to go with?
This is absolutely a performance. Like, I love it. It's with advantage, definitely. This is definitely a showmanship.
That's good, because that was a solid 11. That's going to put 19. Thank you for advantage.
You're welcome. You deserved it. So,
I shook it in my head. I roll it. My dice goes plop.
as this happens, Reyes, give me a perception check.
16.
Right on. So, as that chaos ensues, you dipped into a freaking bush or a tree. You have a climb speed, your choice. The trees aren't particularly, like, big, but it's, like, dense around here. So even if you're in a tree, you won't be up too high. But you notice that a good 20 or so feet, you do see a movement in a bush of something that is watching, and you see that the movement kind of tracks around the outside edge. And it's kind of heading around the circle away from you. It's like if it was a clock, it's going counterclockwise around, but it seems like it's trying to get into a different position behind the group.
Noticing that, I'm going to, I guess, move to be able to intercept. Not necessarily intercept, but just give myself the option to.
So you kind of are heading toward it in this, like, clockwise while it goes counterclockwise?
Sure.
Yes.
Sure, yeah. All right. I'm gonna need 9. What are you doing? Let's go ahead and figure out what you do in reaction to all this information.
Yeah, as we said, I snatched Halor out of the air to try and stop him, and I am attempting to pin him to the ground.
All right. Roll opposed athletics, I guess.
No, I'm just going to get this out of the way now while I have it on my screen. Initiative is 20.
That is a 14 to hold him down.
Okay.
That is a 16 to say nah.
And my initiative is a 16.
All right. So let's go ahead. Let's get those initiatives since we're talking about them.
I figured it's just good to have it out there.
Yeah.
22.
This tracks,
22.
too.
You try to just pick him up and slam him down on the ground. Atheru sort of twists around, ends up on top of your arm rather than underneath it. And
it's like grabbing a raccoon.
Atheru looks up from the arm, and you see looking down the barrel of Foe's gun. And Foe, in common, says, "Do not move." And as he says that, several hyena burst from the brush line. And he immediately puts the barrel next to your face, swivels it just enough, and starts firing at them. But before any of that can happen, because everybody rolled such great initiatives, we're going to go with Reyes. Reyes, you are hidden. They do not see you. You have a sight line, and you're only about 10 feet from where they came out of the brush. Reyes, what do you do?
Are the hyenas the thing that I was keeping an eye on? Or is there something else out there?
You rolled a 16. It was big. It was whatever it was fairly big. It could have been the hyenas, yeah. They're the ones who broke free from that movement. If there's more, you wouldn't be able to know. They didn't run out. You don't have to go.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
You can ready an action or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna ready an action to jump out from a tree and attack something if it looks like somebody's in real danger.
Okay, I'll allow it. Because you're not doing... Are you moving? Or are you staying more or less where you ended up?
More or less where I ended up.
You're close to where the bushes where you saw the movement stop before the hyenas attacked. So,
Yeah, just more or less there.
yeah, so very rapid succession. You guys all do this in like perfect timing. Atheru, you perched on Nine's arm. What do you do?
What? How many? How many in what position? You said
You see-
plural, but that's all we got.
Yeah, you see 3 hyenas have broken the brush line 15 feet to your right.
Okay, they're all together.
Yes, they're coming at you, and there's the 2 on either side are swinging right. They're all running at you. It's just the others are swinging around to get flank.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for them. That's why I ask.
Yeah,
I'm going to leave the isolated target for Gun Guy and hope that he can handle that.
done.
They're 15 feet away. That means they are in my leap link. So Halor is just going to clamber onto the shoulders of 9 and leap off of the top of 9. Bonus action to rage and full attack action when I get that.
Okay, do it.
That's going to be a reckless attack. Aw, man. Too bad scimitars don't crit on a 19. Do they have more than 20 AC?
No,
Okay, I didn't think so. I just wanted to check.
no, not at all.
Alright, so, I'm gonna get one of the 2 that split off. Doesn't matter which one. And they are going to take 7 damage.
Okay,
5.
yeah.
5 from my scimitar and 2 from the hand axe.
You
So-
come down, and I'm gonna go ahead and say that you rolled real high with the hand axe as well, right?
The hand axe is 17. Yeah.
Okay, but oh wait, you already used your bonus, so you can't do the hand axe. Doesn't matter though, because your scimitar cuts this thing, and it just goes down with a yipe. 5 damage is apparently all it takes.
Bad day to be a gnoll.
Bad day to be a hyena.
Oh.
Yes, they're not. As they pop out, you get a good look at it. It's on all 4s, and it's a just plain old hyena. You know that
Got it.
hyenas and gnolls have symbiotic relationships, though. Where there's hyenas, there's probably gnolls. That's gonna make it. So
That's for all my lions out there who get punked by hyenas.
Rask, from your vantage point, you see a quick movement, and you just see a gnoll pop out of the bush and throw a fucking snake toward... He throws a snake at foe, and then he dips back into the bush. I don't know if your action, unless it's a ranged action, could attack him or not. What do you want to do?
I don't think I prepared a ranged action, but I do have a short bow.
If it's not prepared, and you wanted to melee somebody, then we'll say no, but you now know that there's a gnoll in that bush.
Okay.
So yeah, as a snake just flies out of a bush, 9, and lands, it just sort of drapes on foe. It's your turn.
My turn has to do with Mitch, so...
Uh-oh. Are you going to continue beating on Mitch?
Yeah. So, now that it is my turn, I am going to cast Lightning Lure on Halor. So, Mitch, give me a roll against 14 strength.
Wow, rude. That's a failed.
Okay.
So that's gonna be that was a 2 and I add something, but it's not 14.
Okay,
I don't know what it is, but there's no amount of add that gets me more than 14.
Alright, Halor jumps off of Nine's back, kills the guy, and then I immediately fucking whip out the cable out of my hand and lash him around the neck and pull him toward me. And he takes...
It finally, worked on a
I know.
ally.
I'm so... I had a feeling that it would finally work when I did it against Mitch.
I serve a role. I serve a role in the party.
And that is a 1d8, so that is 5 damage of I'm electrocuting you around the neck as you were being pulled toward me.
That's super rude.
Yes, yes it is.
9, as you do that, you end up just holding him by the back of the neck or whatever the fuck, I imagine, and you immediately from behind you hear 2 things. 1, a gunshot, as Fo
Bang.
fires his rifle at the nearest hyena.
Can we use that Foley?
I got you.
Yeah.
Bang!
Bang. And then you hear him say, 3 things. Ah, fuck, a snake. And let him go. It was a ruse.
I need a retake on that. Oh, fuck, a snake.
Yeah,
fuck, I
it
need
needs to be
emotion
in
in
the
that.
voice.
I need emotion and in the voice.
All right, hold on. Let me center myself. You hear this. Ah, fuck, a snake. Let him go.
I'm not holding a snake.
No, hello. He's a friend. Let him go.
Like, okay.
And I drop him.
So, a second hyena goes down in the smoke, or it's about to jump at foe, and he managed to just blow it away. Hyena goes down, and then the final hyena.
Fucking Jungle Book moment.
Yeah, the final hyena moves around and tries to bite Foe, but he moves out of the way, and then he's immediately attacked by a goddamn snake that's wrapped around his head, which I'm gonna give it advantage. That's a nat 20, that makes sense. So he's gonna take...
Well, Foe was nice while he existed. I don't think I want to be with this group of people taking back dead Foe. Heads up.
Very worried about Foe because he's nice to me.
Obviously only put here to die. Alright, so yeah, Foe is gonna take fucking... What's the math on that? That's 5, 10,
Addition, usually.
16, 26 damage.
Holy
A lot of it
shit.
poison. I'm gonna go ahead and write that down. Foe takes a snake bite to the face, and that's a little concerning for
That
all of his
dies.
allies. No, he's fine.
Yeah, if he doesn't die,
He
then
doesn't
he's
die.
much stronger than us.
He's actually apparently quite stronger than you. So, passive perceptions, Aderu, you, out of the corner of your eye, see the grass move, and you notice that there is another snake slithering toward you in 9. And then it's going to be Raysk's turn.
Did I see the actual knoll? Was that apparent to me?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my short bow and shoot the thing that I know is in the bushes.
Okay.
Do I know where it's at?
Yeah, I'm gonna say whatever you gave you up your turn, you watched him. You can see him full on. You can just shoot him.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, wait, I have advantage. That advantage, super clutch. You know why? I rolled a nat 1 with that first roll.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but I forgot I was hidden, so it doesn't know where I am at all.
Nope.
That gives me advantage. So 16 plus 5 is 21 to hit.
That hits. Wouldn't it be wild if I told him no? Wouldn't that just be so dicks?
3.
The masculine urge to just make up higher ACs to piss off your PCs.
I reach back, pull out my short bow, knock an arrow, pull it back loose, straight at him. I hit him dead in the chest for a good 7 damage. That's
7
what it is.
damage. Okay. He seems a little bit more sturdy than the hyenas. He takes that and he immediately snaps his eyes at where the arrow came from. So you're not hidden anymore.
Bonus action hide.
Yeah, you see, you get a good look at him.
Fuck that, I am.
I'll say that there's a lot of underbrush, so I'll let you do it. But you see, he snaps at you, looks at you, clocks where you are at least, and you know that this is a null. You got a good look at him.
5 plus 7, 12.
That's not great. But
You still have to roll to see me, or
Yeah.
I'm rolling against your passive. So
his passive is a 13, so he does
Damn
not
it.
lose track of you. Atheru,
So I see a snake,
you see a snake. Yes, you see a snake.
and then
There's one more
there's a
hyena.
snake on what's his dude's face.
Yeah, there's one more hyena that's about to barrel into Foe, and you probably saw Raysk shoot something in the bush.
9 is just gonna wheel around.
You
to,
also know where Raysk is
sorry.
now.
I shot him in the bush, but I didn't even spit on it first.
That's I told you got to spin on it. They wheels around, looks 9 dead in the ocular perceptive discs, and says, "The maker says protect bow," and he goes for the knoll.
Okay. Yeah, you can get there.
Okay. It's time to fuck shit up.
Does 9 let go of you?
Yeah.
It's a free
I let
action.
go already. Yeah.
Okay.
I had let
Yeah.
go. Yeah, I don't know
Okay.
why I said that in character, but yeah, I had let go.
No, I love it.
So Jay, that's gonna be a 20 something to hit with the sword and a nat 20 on the offhand attack.
Holy shit.
Does that hit?
Yeah, man. Both
I
of
just
them.
want to check. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it? Add max dice plus max.
Oh yeah. So I want to make your crits feel a little bit better, and this is definitely just for Mitch. Mitch is the one who needs this. When you guys crit from now on, we are gonna do a little bit of homebrew. We're gonna go with a max die roll plus your die roll. That's the way we're gonna do it. Rather than doubling the dice rolls, the first roll is just gonna be maxed.
Is it because that time I got a 3 on a crit?
Yeah,
I
it's
got 3
because of
damage?
like the 3 times in a row that you rolled the minimum damage on a crit. Yeah, I've been keeping track.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The total damage is going to be 16.
Oh shit.
So Atheru sprints through the brush, dives into the brush, onto the knoll, slashes across the midsection with his scimitar, and buries the hatchet in his collarbone. Or neck. Whichever.
Yeah,
Go for the throat.
yeah, I don't feel like I need to ask what it looks like when you kill him, because you did a great job describing that. He dies. You hear him go down. And
I'd like to roll a performance check.
Sure. Why?
That's in that one. I hurt myself.
Why?
I was gonna rip out his throat.
Why is that why is... Mitch, what kind of shows do you go to?
I mean, I guess it'd be an intimidate. But
Intimidate.
it doesn't matter, because it's a nat 1, so it doesn't work.
No, you try to bite him, and you just sort of get a handful of nose, and it's real gnarly, but it's not...
It's that fucking chainmail and head wrap that I wear is...
Yeah, you forget that you've covered your face
mouthful
9
of
times out of
chainmail.
10. The knoll goes down, and you see that the other hyena, rather than attack foe, fucks off. You do still have 2 snakes in the area. After Etheru's turn, it is 9.
So there are no longer hyenas in the area?
Yeah, the hyena, well, it's not its turn, so there is a hyena in the area. But you see that the moment the knoll goes down, it looks over at that and gets alarmed.
The maker says protect foe.
Yeah, and foe doesn't have a snake on him.
Yeah, I'm going to yank the snake out of foe's face.
Yeah,
Spit on it.
And spit on it.
God damn it. I'm going to grab it and rip it out of his face, and I am going to immediately spin around and jam it into the hyena next to me.
I'm gonna have to, cut the joke about spit on it into
Yeah,
this episode, because it's
constantly.
been made so many times. No,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna have to cut the initial joke in, rather than cut all this out. It's gotta stay. So,
Or not.
roll a, at the athletics check. It's a grapple, right?
Works for me. That is an 18, 16 plus 2.
Okay. It only rolled a 12, so go ahead. You do
Cool,
that. So you just pick it up and throw it at the hyena?
I assumed it was within arm's reach, so I just I take the snake and I rip it out of foe's face, and the way that I'm holding it, it's still open, so I would like to turn around and jam it into the hyena.
He's shanking a hyena with a venomous
With
snake.
a snake, yeah.
It's an improvised weapon attack.
With a
It's
snake.
strength
Yeah,
damage.
so what do I roll for damage there, Jay?
This is the most literal handle animal check that I've ever asked for.
Are you asking for that?
Yes.
How you handle the animals.
That is a 19 plus 1.
Jesus
She
Christ.
really knows how to handle a snake.
I feel like I'm allowing a lot here, but it bites the fucking hyena. I don't think this thing can roll low enough damage the hyena survives, but we're gonna do it. Yeah, no, that's a dead hyena. You see that the hyena yipes, dances, and it starts to foam at the mouth and falls over. You have a snake on you. Because I allowed you to make that attack, it's gonna be the snake's turn. It's gonna try to bite
it is
you.
grasps. I mean, it's gonna have to roll.
absolutely
It's gonna have to roll against me.
I mean, roll against you or not, it rolled a 4.
Yeah, my boy.
Do you want to roll?
Man.
I could not
Do it.
one. It's possible.
Do it.
I got a 3 plus 2.
Oh man.
Oh shit. That was
A
way
pitched
closer than
battle
I
of
thought.
string.
Hey man, it gets an attack.
It's close.
It's so close,
You
it gets an
guys are-
attack. But
That's
it
cool. Bite me. Bite the big metal monster. That's cool. Try it.
followed the 4 with a 3 plus 4.
Bite me, you organic bitch.
Sorry, a 3 plus 6. It still misses.
It doesn't miss. It just tries to bite a hunk of metal.
It turns around, tries to bite me, and it breaks its
fun
fucking
fact,
fangs.
He's not just metal. That's not canonical, because otherwise it would be pointless for a lot of things to attack the Artificer, and we're not allowing that. He's not all metal. Otherwise, why
What
would you
else is
bother
he?
putting him in
What
full
else is
plate?
she? What else is she? Gender her properly,
You're
fucking
right.
monster.
You're right. I'm a monster. I'm sorry, but I still stand by the fact that I can hurt the big not metal thing. She is made of wood and leather and alloys. I love the word alloy. It's a good word.
Threw in alloy for the love of the word.
Polymers. Polymers is also
yeah.
a good word.
Also a very good word.
She's made of plastics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're a Barbie girl.
We invented plastics. For me.
Fuck yeah, I guess so.
I'm a Barbie girl.
Oh god. The maker is a talented creator.
Shit, damn. Leather
just
and wood
in
and
aside,
plastics.
Warforged are wild. It is specifically stated that they are not made of all metal.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't make sense for them to have ACs of like 12 if they're not wearing armor. And now that we've wasted a lot of time, all of that is pointless because there's a snake in your hand, and
Yeah.
it is...
There's a snake in my boots.
It's Reyes' turn. The other snake didn't move with no knoll around it, just sort of is coiled in the grass and is making angry snake noises like, don't come at me, bro.
Living its best life.
Yeah.
I'm a snake. Fuck off.
So yeah, the only thing left are animals. You've seen no movement of other gnolls after the
Sure.
knoll went down. The
I
animals sort of
just try
lost
to-
their spine. Well, sorry. The two snakes have no interest in fighting. Imagine that.
The two snakes are snakes.
Yeah.
They do
Yeah.
snake things.
Now,
I'm
granted-
just gonna
Go ahead.
I'm gonna jump down and see if I can convince 9 to let me. Do I have a? Hold on, let me double check. I gotta see something.
Here's the
Let me
here's
look
the
at my
deal.
kids.
You are out of combat, except for the fact that technically 9's turn matters because he's holding a snake, and I need to know if he stays holding the snake.
And those two are in combat.
Yes. Well, yes. The 9 and the snake are in combat. Absolutely.
Does that mean it's my turn?
If
Hold
Reyes
on.
chooses to do something, no. Reyes and Athero need to go. But
I
I don't know
don't-
if they'd get
I don't-
involved.
I have a
But they were just gonna fuck
proficiency.
shit
I
up.
have proficiency with a poisoner's kit. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure, but I don't have a poisoner's kit.
Oh.
Oh, but I do have alchemist supplies. Sick. So I'm gonna go over to
Interact with an angry snake.
yes, no, number 9, who's holding the angry snake, and I'm gonna go. Can I take some of that snake's venom?
It is alive.
Yeah,
That's how you do it.
You want to milk? You want to milk this snake?
I do. Yes.
Yeah, hold out your jar, I guess.
Yeah, he does.
I do what you
He rolled
gotta
a killer
do.
handle animal.
I know.
Can he
Yeah,
help me
I
with
fucking
this?
know what's up. Like I put it gracefully on the jar. I let the
I
venom
need you
sink
to
into the
roll
jar.
With the alchemist kit is what I need. He's got the animal handled. I need to know if you milk the snake properly.
You gotta spit on it.
I didn't. You know, on my notes for the episode today, I did not realize that we would be making this many ejaculation and dick jokes. That was on me.
Welcome to the Torchlit Tavern, everybody. We have a brand, and it's
It's
not
very
great.
inadvertent, but
Is that plus intelligence or dexterity? What am I adding to this roll?
There is nothing intelligent about what you're doing. I believe it is not a skill roll. I will go ahead and say that because it's milking a snake, I think I get to choose your ability score. I will say it's dexterity. I will say that this is your ability to not get bit, even though he's got it and it's more or less in his control. You do have to hold the
but-
head. Oh no.
Ouch!
No.
It got me.
No. Here's what it is.
It's a nat 1.
Oh, God.
Jesus
No,
Christ,
if
he
it's
got
a
a
nat
nat
one,
one.
that's different.
Yeah,
I was
no,
gonna
that's
say
way
no.
different.
All right, you get no poison. You get bit. I need you to make a DC 11 Constitution save, Jeff.
Fucking here's hoping. You know what? It doesn't do well. Bounce off my bang and end up in a good roll. Let me fucking tell you that right now. 1 short.
And I feel like this is important, and maybe I wasn't clear, because the choice that you made was to walk up to 9, who is an 8 foot tall, holding a snake as big as you in one arm.
The snake's as big as I
It is a
am.
medium-sized beast.
That's a big snake.
Just holding it out, and you tried to milk it into a bottle.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Why would I not?
you take... Did you get the save?
No.
No, you take...
So what happens here is that I bring the snake over to go and milk it on the jar, and then he moves, and I just put it into his arm.
Nine just saw what happened with Foe, and she's like, well, Foe collected it with his face, and just latches it right on his nose.
Yeah, just 2 fangs right into your arm. You take 10 poison damage, 2 piercing damage, and your eyes go white. And what does the skin do for Reyes in this particular instance? Because I'm sure there's a skin reaction.
Yeah, I mean, to being poisoned?
Yes.
It's your oh fuck colors.
I mean, you kind of... Yeah, what are my oh fuck colors? Hold on, I might have oh fuck
He goes
colors.
polka dotted.
You got it written down, right? I want to know.
Yes.
What is the, oh shit, I just fucked up signage?
A dun dun a dumb.
It is. How How did we get here?
Brazen choices.
He didn't.
The last time I fucked, I flashed random colors. So I flashed random colors in a ripple pattern.
Cool. Good to hear it. That's a lot of damage, and that's rough. And you immediately hear Foe sort of take command of the situation. The other snake has just slithered the fuck off. It's like, hey, these idiots. I'm not even. And Foe says, the Maker says, throw the snake into the woods.
Oh, okay. After that failure, I was just gonna fucking crush it in my hand, but I immediately listen to Foe and I toss it.
So I have advantage when I'm shifted on my survival roll.
Sure.
And that's great, because with that advantage, I rolled the same as if I had just taken 10.
Okay. What's the survival roll for?
So Ethereal rolls like shit, but that's a 15 survival. Ethereal is going to take off in the direction that the last hyena was fleeing in and try to pick up a trail. Because hyenas are pack animals. The direction he was heading in.
Oh, okay.
It was brief.
Yeah, it was a very brief
Using that
attempt.
as a primer, Ethereal, unaware of what is going on here because they weren't in combat, it didn't seem like it mattered. He was wrong. But
Ever been wrong? Happened to him.
happens. So gnolls and hyenas are both pack animals. The hyena was heading in a direction before it got smoked by 9.
Sure.
Ethereal is going to bolt in that direction and use a survival of 15 to try to pick up some sort of trail.
All right. With a 15, you don't immediately find anything. You do find the trail. You find the original trail is a few minutes off the side of where you guys ended up. They had branched and headed, like, basically along the river. And it's only now that you realize that this was a mistake, that you headed into denser woods. But you realize that, yeah, they headed upriver toward probably a different location. You're currently alone, though. You ran off a little bit ahead of everyone. You don't sense that any more gnolls stayed behind. You think that it was just this one. I'll give you a little bit more. You also know that this group was probably about 5 to 10 gnolls from everything you've seen, like in total.
How far do I think it is until the next hostile?
You don't have enough information
Do I
to take a
perceive
guess.
that they're a pretty good way ahead of me, or do I feel like we're fairly close?
You feel like you lost some ground, and traveling with these other people has slowed you down. If they know
Okay.
where they're going, they probably got there faster than you. You think they're ahead.
Sure. I've got ears to
We
collect
didn't
anyway.
slow him down. He slowed him down.
That's
He
true,
decided
too.
to take the rough route.
You're pretty far behind them at this point.
It's fine. I've got ears to collect. I'm gonna shave some ears and loot a gnoll.
Okay.
I would also like to pelt a hyena.
Back at the camp, Foe is taking a look at Raysk. Why did you try to milk a snake? And he reaches into a pack and he pulls out a healing potion.
Yeah, I rolled a 10 medicine roll on myself, so I don't know if that helps any.
A 10 medicine roll? I mean, it doesn't, like, heal you.
Hey, guess what? I had a +5. It was a shitty roll.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, he hands me the health potion. I drink it. I go,
As you take it from him, you realize that emblazoned on the side is the words Crack-A-Cola. They are the new model. They don't work the same as old world healing potions, but they'll heal you.
thank you. I drink the healing potion. It heals me for what?
1/4 of your total HP.
The seal of approval just says good enough.
Yep. Crack-A-Cola. That's their tagline.
Good enough.
It is this point that your phone, that Raysk's Yoon phone vibrates and a commercial for Crack-A-Cola plays.
Hey kids, you want to be an adventurer? Well, guess what? If you're gonna be one, you have to drink like one. Crack-A-Cola. Crack-A-Cola has all the energy, nutrients, and of course, sugar you need to get through your dungeon crawl. Bring a 6-pack of these babies into a dragon's lair, and they'll be running for the hills in no time. Crack-A-Cola fuels all the great heroes of history. One bottle of this, and you're on your way. Crack into a Crack-A-Cola today.
What? So do we round up or down on this quarter health?
Up. We'll go with up. We'll round up.
Thank you. I thought poisons are useful for my skills.
I see. Next time you want to do that, maybe warn the people around you. That was very rash and very dangerous.
Normally, I'm better at it.
In the middle of the woods, Isn't there better, like, locations to do such things?
Do you see a lab?
No.
Also, how long did you want me to carry around a snake?
As long as you could, I'm sure. It was your most effective weapon to date. So I don't know how long did you want to carry around a snake?
Should have held on to that
Yeah,
shit.
he probably should have put that in a pocket or something. Pocket snake!
The maker told me to throw the snake.
Pocket mamba.
Okay, so if Aderu comes back, Foe has given you the healing potion. Foe turns to Aderu. Are there more? Are we okay?
I could not find more.
Do we know where they went?
That way.
Are the people still alive?
Could not say.
Why did you attack? Foe.
I didn't.
He didn't. He wipes the blood away.
Why did you pretend to attack Foe?
It was a trap. You set the ruse of a pack of animals that is dissenting. It is a prime moment for creatures like that to attack. You know, the hyena, they are pack animal, but they attack when weak, attack from behind. They were already upon us. It was best to make it look convincing. Have them play their hand into our hand. As Adair scalps a knoll and rifles through its bag.
Yeah, Foe says, yes, Halord was right. I don't care for being blindsided. Would be good to know some more warning before you do such a thing.
We did not have time.
Understood. He's correct. 9, good job, but we can ease our watch of Halor for now.
Okay.
Loot me, Dungeon Daddy.
Loot you. Okay, I can do that. Hey, fun fact.
I know.
I have loot.
We talked about that. You can.
I like how much that 9's okay has already influenced Jay, because I've heard him do it like 8 times.
Right?
Okay.
The exact same intonation.
In the exact
Really?
same cadence.
I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for these sort of things. So you find 16 gold pieces worth in hides, and you, being someone who's dealt with hides, know the price of them. You also find 2 arrows that look very high quality. They are +2 arrows.
Wow.
That's a dick move.
Why?
What? Yeah, why? Other than, the fact that arrows are handed to you again, Mitch, for the second time, and I don't think you have a bow.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah,
Did the Gnoll have a weapon?
Did the Gnoll have a weapon?
Yeah.
No.
The Gnoll had a
when you
snake.
when you find him, you realize that among his body is basically just a series of cages. Back behind the bushes, you find that he has some big wicker cages that you're guessing the
Like
snakes.
a trapper's kit?
Yeah, like the snakes must have been in. He seems to have specialized in keeping pets.
Is there more of them?
No, whatever he brought was unleashed on you already.
But take the wicker basket.
Sure, I guess it's big. It's big enough to hold a medium-sized snake. 2 of them.
That means it's big enough to hold a medium-sized person.
Yes and no, I guess. It's a snake.
Because D&D sizes are stupid.
Yeah, what is a medium-sized snake?
It's a medium-sized container. That means Bruce, who's 8'9", could step into that.
Hey, let's move on, because a lot of this is garbage.
Yeah, this is where we hit a little bit of a stall here. Part of it is me getting my self underneath myself. Whatever. So yeah, as you loot, you get those things. Foe turns to you guys. Seth, are you okay? Can we continue on? If there's a chance to save the villagers, maybe we should do it. You say, which way did they go, Halor? Was there any way to track them?
Oh, are you okay? You took a snake to the face.
You see that there's some bubbling going on on his cheek. He's like, I am all right. Not ideal, but I am all right. I can continue.
I nod, affirming I'm okay.
Medicine check of 14.
Okay. For a guy who's been poisoned in the face, he looks like he's handling it pretty well. He's resisting the poison, it seems.
Okay.
So you guys are back on the trail, and as you move along it down the river, you guys get sight of the river again that you guys noticed near this village originally. Foe makes a comment that we've been heading towards, the way I understand it, it is the old village center. The village has migrated over the centuries.
Reyes nods.
So you get to a certain point, and you realize that there's what once might have been a village. There's some rotting timbers and things that represent homes that got swallowed up by the wilderness a long time ago. You find...
Ryan, ding me.
Mitch's random fact.
So, typically the things that you would find when you come into an old village like this is you're going to find your cornerstones, their foundations, and the framing posts, because the rest of it's going to collapse and rot over time, but the last thing to always go is foundations, which is what archaeologists rely on to this day, and they can map out, using deep terrain scans, entire foundation layouts from settlements thousands of years old.
Mitch's random fact.
Mitch's random fact.
Best dig ever.
Yes.
It's really great.
As you guys get closer and you realize that you're heading into the village and what Foe has told you, you realize that there's a good chance that you're going to run into the gnolls again. Do you guys take? This is your chance to sneak.
How,
I'm just going to break the Dungeon Master, bullshit words that I use. Do you guys do anything? Which really means, are you going to roll fucking stealth checks? Are you going to roll fucking stealth checks?
I am going to roll a stealth check.
Yeah, I knew it.
When he gets the idea of where we're going, since I don't think I necessarily know where that is, I'm going to ask him, how much longer to this old site? Should we rest? Should we push forward?
The maps are not too accurate. If we want to save the villagers, we need to push forward.
But we are likely close, and he points out, what you've probably already seen, the foundation work that you just described.
We have definitely reached the outside edge of the old village. It's likely that they, being gnolls, have encamped in some sort of cave or old building.
Then forward.
Are you good to go forward?
I am always.
All right. So Jeff, I know, rolled a stealth check. He's making a face.
Yes, 22.
22. All right. So Reyes has totally just disappeared from everyone. Every time you get into these little what could vaguely be considered a hairy situation, you notice that Seth just disappears from out of the corner of your eye. Do you stealth? Foe starts stealthing.
Foe said specifically to stealth?
From a low patch of grass he is ducked into, you hear his voice go,
9, please try to be stealthy. The enemy might be near.
Okay.
Let's roll stealth.
Yeah, go ahead.
At a disadvantage.
Do it. I believe in you, Ryan.
So, I got an 18 plus 2 is a 20. And then, what I actually got
And then?
is an 8 plus 2, which is a 10.
Okay. You hear a second whisper. You have no idea where it's from at this point, because, hey, fun fact, he also rolled a 21, so not much lower than Rask. He says,
Stay 50 feet back, please. 9.
Oh, okay.
And I run back. I run back.
just clank, 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 clank.
Junk, 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 junk.
From here?
When 9 starts to take off, if they ever turns around, it's like, no, it's fine to...
Just crashing through all the brush and shit.
Alterior just puts his head in his hand. He's like, that thing is not ever going to... It's fine. Sif, wherever you are, I will try to position well for you to attack from the right. And, Alterior draws his scimitar, and he draws his axe, and he walks into town.
Okay, not stealthing.
Not stealthing.
Gotcha. 50 feet behind you comes 9, with a bad stealth, so it might as well not be stealthing.
I'm gonna
right.
actually. He told me to stay 50 feet back, so I'm actually gonna call forward
And say, do you want 9.1 and 9.2?
From the bush you hear Foe whisper to you,
What does she mean by 9.1 and 9.2?
Alterior just grits his teeth. Yes, it is fine. You all may join me.
Oh, I can join you?
Yes.
I come crashing forward.
you see down low, just Foe shakes his head and just kind of goes off into the brush a little bit ahead of y'all.
No, this is good. This is good. This is doing what I needed it to do. At 9, we are going to be radically outnumbered, and it is going to be sudden.
So it would be good if there was more of me?
That could bear tactical advantage, yes.
Okay, so 9. Immediately,
10 and 11?
9 puts her. That'd be good too, but they are smaller versions of 9, so I liked 9.1 and 9.2.
Oh, so 7, 8, 9.
Canonically, it's very likely that 10 and 11 are different units, so...
Yeah.
So you see my hands at their joints, they kind of elongate a little bit, and that's where the purple lavender light comes from, and I put my hands down on 2 rocks on either side of me, and they become 9.1 and 9.2.
Alterior vomits in his mouth a little bit.
And then my hands close again and they are no longer shiny.
Hey guys, do whatever Halor says. Okay.
I hate it. I hate it. What do those things do?
Whatever you want.
Can they fight? Do they do magic?
Yes.
Can they kill a man?
Yes.
They grow on me. Let us go.
I don't think they can do that.
Have them take watch from the sides and rear.
Okay.
They run off.
All right. So with all that prep, you guys come up to.
I would like to do one final thing as I enter.
Do you want 9.1 and 9.2 to roll stealth?
Yeah. Did somebody tell them to?
I mean, I don't know.
Sorta?
Kinda. He told them to go and take watch somewhere, so I don't know if they're trying to be stealthy about it.
That's up to you, man. Do you want them to roll stealth?
I told them to listen to Halor.
They were not literally told to stealth. They were told to stay to the sides and back and keep watch.
They just did what they were told.
Okay.
Halor did not give them the correct instructions for what they are.
Okay.
He was not literal enough with them.
Yeah.
All right. So Mitch, you're Halor and everybody starts moving forward. There's one more thing you want to do, or
He's just gonna limp badly.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and preemptively give me a performance check.
A bad limp on his right side because most people are right-handed.
Yeah.
Halor, are you okay?
No, I am quite injured. That's a 10.
That's not bad. All right.
I added 2.
It's not terrible.
I can help you.
For what you're trying
Jeff
to do.
and I over here just clutching these rolls.
Hell yeah, brother.
You are limping up. It's a half-hearted limp at best. It's not the best performance you've put on, but I don't know.
I will have you know, this is the best performance I've put.
Nine
I'm sorry.
being where.
I'm sorry for insulting you, my dear thespian.
Yeah. So, since he is
have you
pretending
know.
to be hurt and 9 is, oblivious to whatever Halor seems to be doing, I would like to go over and attempt to help him.
Okay. So you're allowing him to lean on you as you guys move up. Hey, you know what? Mitch, roll it with advantage since you apparently have aid now.
14.
The performance, it needed that little bit extra.
I'm on the other side of 10, boys.
Do you want me to roll in athletics? Because my helping is going to be to just carry him.
That is not okay. There's a line. That is it. You try to pick up Halor, and Halor just nopes out of your hands like a liquid cat.
As you guys do that, you realize that just a little
nope.
bit ahead of you is what looks to be a hillock, like an old cairn or cave of some kind that's kind of been pushed up from the earth.
Is that lava?
No.
It's blood.
There appears to be
ahead.
a giant piece of wood,
Yes.
and then there's some rocks, and that's on the ground.
Yeah, that's not what I was about to do at all.
And then there's lava.
I do
lava.
I do like that it's a giant piece of wood, so it could just be like a big 2x4. But you didn't say,
absolutely,
there's a
it's
downed log.
Hey, Mitch, it's hard, isn't it? It's difficult to do. Yeah, so as you guys come up, you realize, as you move up, Bateru, your passive perception picks up before anyone else, that directly in front, as you just brazenly stroll up, you see a gnoll with a bow, and behind him, a little bit in the dark, is another gnoll. You're not shifted anymore, because that only lasts a minute, right?
Nope, I'm done. I don't have that anymore ever.
Ooh, rough. Okay. Reyes, right or left?
Right.
Okay. Yeah, you come across the cave entrance. You guys kind of just brazenly more or less stroll up. So the gnolls see you and you see them. They look like they're going to fire at any moment. But in front of you is a large hillock with a cave entrance that appears to go down. The top of it is, or the front is about 10 feet in diameter. And the gnolls seem to have pulled some sort of hastily constructed palisades together. They've got a big log thrown down, and also some moss and sticks have been thrown up on this. And but because you roll really good, you just have a great passive perception, you see the gnolls behind it.
Thank you for not making me roll and getting worse.
No, I'm gonna give you the benefit of statting a good passive perception. That's what it's for.
Thank you so much.
That's what it's for. Also, it just helps us move forward rather than me constantly fucking you over. It's gonna slow the game down. Yeah, no.
It would have been a 9.
No, it's a 15, bud. Reyes, you say you want to go to the right? which means that Foe took up the left, and as far as Adaru can tell, because he's the only one who's got a good idea what's going on behind the palisade with his passive perception, doesn't look like they're alerted to anyone other than you and 9. And you do see that the dude tracks with his bow at the 2 little ones as well, because they're just out there, apparently.
Adaru, he's actually well practiced in Knoll etiquette. And he just, with the tip of his scimitar, he just brings up his lanyard of ears, the top of which, on the chain, because he hasn't cashed in yet, the top of which are 2 Knoll ears, and he just says into the cave, I need your ears.
You hear the other one behind him going, I told you they were with the military, shoot them! Shoot, shoot, shoot! Roll initiative. Ralph, not even gonna fucking pretend to have a ruse, huh? Sorry, a double ruse.
Nah. I'm all rused out.
All rused out.
19.
Yo, it was about to land on a 13, and then it kept going just that one little bit to 5.
Oh.
So I got a 7.
9.
9?
We've established that point 1 and point 2 just go on my turn.
Yeah. To make that simple, yeah. Oh shit! Wow, he's ready. He's hopping. He's not.
Are me and Bo gonna go first because we're stealth?
You will have a surprise round, but it will happen on your initiative.
Okay, that's what I was checking on.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure how we were doing with surprise rounds.
All right, so picking it back up at initiative, there is a surprise round, which is not a term that is fucking useful, but I guess you and Foe, with your positions, get to go. Do you want to?
What do I see?
Where exactly would you like to be? Like I said, as you guys have moved up, there is a bit of a clear area, right? It's going to be hard to sneak up too close because a lot of brush has been removed in front of this cave entrance. Directly in front of the cave entrance, though, like I said, is a big log and a dead tree along the side and the palisade that they are going to be firing probably through.
I imagine at this stage, I'm enough to the right that I can see that there's no other entrances, correct?
Yeah, nothing that you can see.
Not even if I climbed up over it or anything like that?
Maybe, but not. Combat's about to
Not
begin,
likely.
and you won't have the time to figure that out. Nothing that you can see here.
Okay. I just want to... I learned my lesson from last time. I have my short bow out.
Okay.
I just want to be able to see in the cave entrance and be within 80 feet.
Okay. In order to get a sight line on this guy just outside the cave entrance, you think you might have to climb the dead tree. Because you're going to have to get pretty high up to shoot down on him, because he's got a lot of cover where he's at.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Is that your whole turn? Are you going to keep it quiet, or...
I mean, if I can get a sight line on him
You have a climb...
and shoot him,
You have a climb speed.
he
You
get-
can shoot him.
sure. Let's give him a shot. I rolled a 17 plus 5.
That's a hit.
Oh wait, I get advantage. Never mind. I rolled an 18 plus 5.
That's a hit. It's a better hit.
Ooh, max damage, boys. That's
Nice.
That's 15. I climb up the tree.
Fuck.
I steady my aim, pull back on the short bow, look him dead in the top of his head, and shoot, aim for
Spit
his
up.
ear.
Too much. Officially crossed the line.
No,
Wasn't
I liked
even
that one.
relevant.
That was a good one for me.
So that's it. It's no more for this episode. Unless it's too good to let go. Then you'll know that moment, I'm sure.
If it's too good to let go, you definitely need to spit on it.
That's why you can't make rules. That you guys just break them. I made that rule for you and you broke it. Alright, so 15 fucking damage doesn't quite kill him, but I'm gonna say that he had top of the initiative. He had a 20 total, and he immediately, rather than firing, just tries to duck down. However,
It's still the other guy's turn. Also, I still have my bonus action. Bonus action, hide.
okay.
Dirty 20.
All right, he tries to look up and he doesn't see you. He gets hit with this arrow from seemingly nowhere, and you dip like just out of eyesight, like around the rock that he's hiding behind. So all you have to do is like get down a little bit lower,
Get down on it.
and then as he's trying to figure that shit out, you hear an incantation. You see from the tree next to you just a blast of pure energy sails across the area, and just right before you dip out of line of sight, he looks up at you, and this blast hits him in the back and smacks him against the wall, and he goes limp.
Ah, fuck your warlock.
He said it!
I had to make sure somebody did.
I mean, does that get a thing?
Sure, man. And
Hell yeah.
Jay sounds so defeated right now.
yeah. Ateru, it's your
I'm
turn.
sorry, bud.
As you watch your two allies, you see them pop up in your field of view, because they were very good at hiding. You now know where they are, but the guy with the bow is down. You do know there is another person in that room, though.
You did know where I was.
You did. You
Yeah.
might not anymore. You have a vague idea.
Not concerned about it. Remember that wicker basket?
Sure.
I'm gonna light it on fire and huck it in the cave with him.
Okay.
Smoke him
Roll
out.
athletics. And how do you light it on fire?
With the thingy that I have that makes fires.
What's that?
Tinderbox.
Okay.
I've got it. I'm not gonna do you like that. I check.
Uh-huh. It's like a whole action to light something on fire, but I'll allow it.
Oh. I mean, whatever.
Unless you want to give your action to
take 2
just
turns.
lighting it on fire right now.
I'll take 2 turns. I don't give a shit.
Okay, you light that thing on fire.
If it's gonna take my action, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move up closer to the log so I have a better place to pitch from.
Okay.
And then I'll light it on fire.
Okay.
That's it. That's me. Full turn.
Reyes, it's your turn.
Let's fucking go. Yeah, I'm gonna attack from. Do I see another person to attack
You
from here?
don't. Not from that angle, and your passive perception didn't pick the guy up. So unless you would like to roll perception of some kind.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's roll perception. Let's find a bad guy. Find the bad guy. Ooh, that's gonna be a good one. 22.
22. You hear the giggling laughter of hyenas, and you also hear somebody say,
Down, boy, wait. I think we are under attack. Do you think I should go tell the others? Do you think maybe? I think maybe I should go.
and you hear like a couple of soft footfalls. What do you do?
Try to move into range to see it.
There's no, like, you're gonna have to jump down into the cave at this point, because you're literally outside the cave looking down at the cave mouth, like,
Yeah.
and wherever that guy is, he's
do
inside.
I keep my stealth if I jump down and attack him real quick?
You're gonna jump right into the light in the cave mouth. Unlikely.
Also,
I mean-
you do see Adaru making a bonfire right outside of the cave.
Yeah, you see a Daru, absolutely.
Okay, so let me
From across the way, you see Foe going, "Hello, what are you doing?"
I'm gonna hold my action to shoot anything that runs out with a bow.
Okay.
Not anything. If it's one of the people, perchance.
Okay.
I think I'm smart enough to quickly adjust
Sure. Yeah.
against a target.
Specifically an enemy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Resk, you hold your action. You hear the sound of the gnoll run away deeper into the cave.
Okay. I mean, it's either do that or I could have jumped and ran in and tried to fucking stab him real quick, but
That's
it's
it.
fine.
Choice was made.
I'll stay.
Yeah, it's fine. You are the only one who heard him run away. So
Yeah. And I say nothing about it.
9. Do you and your little 9s do anything?
9-lits.
So there's no one out here at the moment, right?
No. And your past perception, you're flying blind because you don't.
Yeah,
have
I was gonna say I
minutes.
don't nothing's even happening as far as I can tell. So because he just kind of killed that guy behind stuff, so I didn't even see it
Yeah.
happen. I am going to have
Foe is technically on your initiative, and he just sort of looks at you and looks at Deru, and he's like, "What's going on?"
I shrug at him because I really don't know, and then I'm gonna have 9.1 go run over to Foe, and its hands are going to elongate like mine did, and actually mine are going to at the same time because that's how it works. To describe what this looks like, if you've ever seen G Gundam, it looks like Shining Finger, but it's fucking purple. And he goes over and
Fuck yeah.
hell yeah. And he goes over and lays hands on Foe, and I'm casting Long Strider on Foe.
Oh, okay.
Hey, can we use those little guys as phones?
Yeah,
Can
technically.
Fuck it.
You can telepathically communicate with them?
Oh yeah.
Oh shit. You're muted.
The use of these things has just gone up exponentially.
Yeah. Okay. Dumb.
Get in the basket, little robot. You're going for a ride.
Yeah, so essentially, you guys, you cast Longstrider on him. That's your turn.
Yeah.
So it's Adaru's turn. Foe is moving up to you, and he's still going, "What are you trying to do? What are you doing?"
Fire in the hole. And he throws the fire into the hole.
What is the pin? And you hear a bunch of yipes and yips and yaps as a flaming ball of wicker gets thrown into a hole filled with, from your keen ears, probably about 4 hyenas.
That's my my standard action, right?
Yeah. Roll me fire damage 3 times.
Okay. What damage am I rolling?
It's
actually?
a d6.
Okay. That's going to be 6, 5, 4.
6, 5, 4.
Yeah, or 4, 5, 6, whichever you prefer.
It's important because as he's going, what is the what is the point of this?
Adaru's just going to go into the hole with it, like shortly after it.
Okay. Adaru, you chase after this ball of fire just in time, and to leave Foe hanging. You see 2 hyenas immediately get hit by it. It bounces off of one. It lights on fire and then curls into a ball. Then it hits another, which lights on fire, and then he curls into a ball. And then one of them gets hit, but it gets away. And then there's another hyena just looking panicked at the amount of fire in the room. So there's 2 hyenas now and no other knoll. There is, however, a passageway leading deeper into the cave behind all of this. Also, you see a pretty big pool of blood and a smear leading deeper into the cave. Which leads you to believe that Foe might have been right. They probably were alive up to this point. Now it's unlikely.
I growl at the hyena.
Okay.
Damn, that rolled from a 20 onto an 8. Disappointing. It's only a 10.
Okay. No, it just sort of yipes and yips at you. That's going to make it Reyesk's turn as Adaru goes underneath you and into the cave.
Sounds like it's time for a Mitch random fact.
You only get one.
Mitch's random fact.
Ow!
Predatory cats and hyenas are basically born enemies in their natural habitats because predatory cats are apex predators that require a lot of energy, and hyenas are fucking douchebags.
Wait, is that part of the fact? Because I might have to edit that out. Hyenas aren't actually douchebags.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, they are.
This is going to be the hyena facts episode. It gets worse.
No, I don't want those.
You can't ruin hyenas for me, sir. I like them.
Hey, Reyesk, go. Get us out of here.
So I had a great I rolled a great perception before. Am I still able to perceive sound in the cave?
You hear everything that you hear whatever everything I described is.
Okay. One scared hyena is left.
Yeah, one is wounded, another one is snarling back at Theru. It's a little probably unclear to you, because I don't think you're a super nature boy, of who's growling at what and how many there might be, because there's an extra growl now.
There's a lot of growling.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if I would consider that most likely things aren't going to run out with him running in, or if I thought that was a possibility. I feel like I'll probably just try to take a better vantage point. So let me just quick jump down, run in, and hide again.
Reyesk, as you drop down, you see that there's only 2 combatants. There's almost no need to hide, you feel. Reyesk has seen how effective hyenas are in combat. You might not need to hide.
Fair enough.
I know that Reyesk loves to hide, but it might be a waste of his effort.
It's one of my favorite things.
He's real good at it. I get it. Do what you're good at, and he's got a passion for it.
I do have just a passion for hiding.
A passion for fashion.
But we don't get to talk about my passion for fashion.
It's really just a bonus to the action,
Mm-hmm.
For me, at least. Everybody else, not so much. But for me, it's a real bonus.
Now, if he does, far be it for me to stop somebody from pursuing their passion. You do see that there are like stalactite stone things that you could probably run to and hide behind. There's a clear path to the right if you want to pursue your passion. I don't want to.
So
they're mites, Jay. They might reach the ceiling. They're mites.
What is it when the 2 meet? Is there a specific name?
It's called a pillar. It's called a pillar.
Oh, it's a pillar. It's a pillar. There's a pillar there.
It's a naturally forming pillar.
Got it. So what do you do, bud?
We've established that I have suckers, which is why I'm good at climbing. So can I just potentially stick to the ceiling?
Yeah. It's not a high roof. It's maybe just big enough for y'all to stand in. Nine's gonna feel claustrophobic.
Did you just give Jeff spider climb?
He has it.
All right.
Well, you know what? From ceiling is different, right? If you have a climb speed, that doesn't imply that you can
You got a lot more physics at play to hang upside down.
I would require a climb check for you officially if you want a spider climb. I think it's like a
Sorry,
like
Jeff.
levels, right? No. You need to roll a climb check.
Do I still get to if I ace my climb check? Do I still get to do it at my speed?
No. It's like anybody. If anybody else was trying to climb a perpendicular wall, they would move half their speed and make a climb check. So you are moving at half your speed with a climb check on the ceiling. That's the way I'm gonna do it.
Okay, I'm gonna try to climb on the ceiling. Does a 19 plus whatever my...
Yeah, man, you're fucking on the ceiling, bro.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking weird ass cephalopod.
Fucking weird. Yeah, this is what horror movies are made of.
And then I make my way down the hall.
You just keep going past the fight.
Yeah, fuck that fight.
Okay.
Fight's fucking useless. Stupid little fucking things. And
Jay, what
also,
Yeah, what fight?
bonus action hide. Now it matters.
I mean, I would say you're technically already hiding, but...
Yeah, I there's nothing to hide from, but you go ahead and let me know that
So
stuff. check when I
Jeff's
ask
following
for
the body lava down the hallway?
it. Yes.
Body lava.
The body lava. Yeah. What was that stealth check? Does Mitch even notice a cephalopod climb over his head?
8 plus 7, so 15.
He does. You totally noticed that.
Meets.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is body lava. I was afraid it was body magma, but it is body
No,
lava.
it's body lava. It's magma when it's
Body magma when it's internal.
Yeah. Yeah. Fun fact.
Ding.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get a noise. I just
Fun fact.
lava.
Water's lava.
Blood is lava because reasons. We'll go into them later. I'm sure blood will come back up. Adaru, you're getting attacked by a fucking hyena.
Sucks for the hyena.
Yeah, so the hyena snaps at you and misses. What's really important, you get attacked by this hyena, but you don't get bit by this hyena. The other hyena is also going to go ahead and attack you. This one's going to make its attack with advantage. The hyenas have an ability called Pack Tactics, which gives them advantage on an attack roll against a creature if at least one of the hyena's allies is within 5 feet of the creature and the ally isn't incapacitated. So you get attacked with advantage, and that makes it a critical hit.
Dick.
Yeah. I am not subjecting myself to the rule that I gave you guys, though I did roll a 6. That's not like it matters. That's 10 damage.
Dicks. I should have raged. I forgot to do that.
And that
Would
makes
have been the
it...
intelligent thing to do.
That makes it Foe's turn, who now has Longstrider and is in the room despite the distance he had. The distance he needed to clear means nothing to Foe now. And he goes ahead and just enters the room with his rapier. And he's going to go ahead and make 2 attacks. First one misses, second one hits. And he's going to cut down the one that just bit you.
Hear that, guys? 2 attacks. He's at least level 5.
Ha! It's cute. You think that I statted him like a character.
That's cute. You expect me to believe that you statted him?
See, the secret
playing
was
with
I
you too
statted
long,
things for you
Jay.
to fight, but I statted things for you to fight that have, like, multiple use, so it's a less work, more benefit. He's just an inquisitor.
Next time we're in a fight, Jay's gonna be like, no, he only gets 1 attack. And we're gonna be like, Jay, no, you did. Okay, whatever.
Anyway, he kills the one that attacked you. It goes down. That's going to make it 9's turn.
I'm still outside.
You are.
But it is your turn.
Yeah, I am going to move forward.
What are you and your ninlets
and
doing?
enter the cave.
Yeah, what are you
I'm
ninlets
gonna have them enter the cave with me as well. I'll have one come with me. I'll have the other one stay outside of the fuck because I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Foe's
Foe's
fucking
inside.
in here.
Oh, he's
He
inside?
ran in.
Okay, yeah.
You
The
gave
one
him
sticking to-
Longstrider. He's fucking here.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're all moving on in, and I am going to let's see. What can they do? It's really great that they can attack too. It's real good for me.
They have ranged attacks? What's their speed?
Yeah, they have ranged attacks.
What the fuck?
Holy shit.
They
Okay.
have something called Force Strike, which is a ranged weapon attack.
Oh, what now?
What the hell?
These things are broken.
It says,
They're
they
low
have,
damage,
they
right?
get +4 to hit. It has a range of 30 of one target I can see, and it's a 1d4 plus 2 force damage.
There's only one hyena left, so what do you do, bud?
So yeah, me and my boys, my gang here, we all.
Your boys or your girls?
That's fair. They're girls. You know, it'd be
Because
fucking.
it could be. I'm just
I
asking.
mean-
like,
They're your children.
They are mini me's, so they are.
Are
women.
they? Okay.
okay.
Is this a, so it's like
so-
a cloning situation?
Is it you and the
Yeah.
Golden Girls?
Exactly. Thank you
Which
for
one's
being a
better?
friend. Rip.
Peace, Betty.
I'm going
There's
to...
a species of lizard that doesn't have males. They only have females. They asexually procreate.
You're not allowed to have 2, and I'm definitely not going to allow you to have 3.
I didn't call for the ding.
Uh-huh.
Just threw it out there.
I'm only allowed to have 2. I can't control more than that. But, yeah.
9, push forward. Don't let him stop you.
So I am going to fire my crossbow at said hyena, and they are going to both.
Jesus Christ.
They are both going to do 4 strikes.
I guess describe it?
So
like, what did they do?
So they...
Because you have a crossbow.
Yeah.
I have a crossbow that pops out of my arm.
Yeah,
and
fuck
so
off. I don't give a shit about you. Tell me what this looks like. Whatever they do, why do they shoot force blasts?
So very much like I said earlier, they are going to... their hands are going to elongate just a little bit, Shining Finger style, and they are both going to put both hands up, and they're just going to shoot a force strike at said hyena. That's a 19 plus 4.
Rip your table, dude.
And that's a 13 plus 4.
They add 2 each to the damage rolls.
Yeah, it's a 1d4 plus 2.
As you shoulder your crossbow, what does it look like when their force damage rips this hyena apart?
It is just that, Jay. It fucking rips the hyena apart. It's like where the force blasts hit the hyena, it just kind of disintegrates.
You're too.
Did you just Thanos a hyena?
I need you to say this for me as your 2 things look up at you with their arms outstretched and go, "Did we do good, mother? Did we do good, mother?"
I don't really like that. I don't like them calling her mother, but
yeah, I was gonna say, what is the actual relation?
That makes it even weirder. But
did we do good? Yes.
The crossbow stays out, and we are, I guess, going forward at this point.
So yeah, you clear the cave, but there you know that Seth has started to take off ahead of you guys. He hasn't made it far. There's blood smeared along the ground. Seth has gone on ahead, and you know that a gnoll got ahead and has probably warned everyone. So you guys go deeper into the cave?
Yeah.
Hey Tavern Goers! Thanks again for listening to Torchlit Tavern. Today's tale featured Mitchell Travis as Atheru, Jeffrey Lisk as Raesk, Ryan Santos as Number 9, and Jameson Oxford as the Dungeon Master. You can follow us and interact with us on Twitter at Torchlit Tavern, or email us with any of your most pressing questions at torchlittavern@gmail.com. You can also find our entertainers on the streets of twitch.tv/torchlittavern, yelling obscenities at passersby. If you enjoyed our tale, you can tip your storytellers as you leave the tavern, which you can do via patreon.com/torchlittavern. Every little bit helps, and those who tip well and often can find themselves privy to an extra story or two, jokes, or maybe even a bit of hidden lore. Our story continues to grow all the time, and though we have no designs on a vast empire, your help is always appreciated.
Our theme music for this campaign was designed by the bard, Brett Eagleston. Get his music at bretteagleston.bandcamp.com or find links for all his projects by following Bread Eagles on Twitter. This episode was edited and produced by Jameson Oxford and Ryan Santos. Other music and sound effects are provided by Epidemic Sound with help from freesound.org.
And if you should find yourself surrounded by eager ears and attentive listeners, remember to tell good stories.